Welcome back everyone, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can install Windows Vista on VMware Workstation 17. Now this, along with Windows XP Home Edition 10 and 11, were requested by Avamount Pictures, the security management. So what you have to do is, we recommend you download this from the file. We recommend you use this one here, but I will not be showing the product key due to privacy reasons, so I'll pause it right here. Now as you can see, we have two options to say. So if you go to VMware Workstation 17, then on here, go to create a new virtual machine. And if I click on I will install the operating system later, as you can see, it's going to say Windows Vista x64 Edition. If you click on Windows Vista x64 Edition, it's going to say this. But for this tutorial, what we're going to do is we want to cooperate with either the x32-bit or the 64-bit. So in my case, it's going to be the 64-bit. So it will take about a few minutes, and I'll get to know when it's ready. Now, once this is finished, click on Create a New Virtual Machine. Now locate the downloaded earlier, and there you go. Hit Next. If you want to name this Windows Vista Ultimate, I would say Windows Vista Ultimate or Windows Vista whatever. And as you can see, we can change the gigabyte size. But however, once it reaches here, I will just let you know about that and just be quite honest with me. So we recommend you can change it to 40 gigabytes or split them up, or if you like to. Now, before we get started, we need to customize the hardware, change the gigabyte to about at least 2 gigabytes, and change your RAM. And we recommend you change the processor to make sure it properly works. Otherwise, it's not going to work at all. Hang on. We recommend you do not do this on the self, but we recommend you have to be at least 8 gigabytes or a little bit more, otherwise it's not going to work. So anyways, once you're done, we'll go ahead and click finish, and it's going to start, and it's going to load up to this screen right here. It's going to load up some files, and it's going to load up to the Windows Vista load up screen, and it's going to be taking just a few seconds or minutes. And then once we get there, since this is a processor for a while. Now as you can see, when our Windows Vista screen, it will take about a few seconds. Once we get here, just a second, it's going to say, please wait. It's just a few minutes. There we go. For this tutorial, we're going to install Windows Vista Service Pack 2. For this one, we're going to leave it English. We'll just leave it United States, and we'll leave it as the US. Hit Next. Next, accept the license terms and conditions. As you can see, we only have one option. So this tutorial, we're going to install Service Pack 2, and I'm using Ultimate for this tutorial. Now, we recommend you do this. We recommend you make sure you're in the right space. Once you're done, click Next, and we'll install Windows Vista on your virtual machine. Now, while this is going, I will take about a few seconds or minutes, and we'll get to you once this is done. Now it's going to say Windows needs to restart, continue, click Restart, or wait for the timer, or it's up to you. Just do that, and it will restart your VM, and it's going to do it. Now, please, don't press anything on your keyboard, otherwise it will put us in a boot loop. Do not ever do this in a boot loop. Don't press any key and let the screen pass through. By the way, I have an important announcement to make. As you know, I'm going to be very busy working on other stuff. Like, I had to work on other things. Like, probably going to be... Yeah, I won't be able to make any videos until I'm done finishing my work. So I hope you guys understand. As you can see, it's going to say, please wait while Windows sets up your computer. I'll fast forward it. Alright, as you can see, we're completing the installation. So it's going to complete my installation of the Vista. So it'll probably take a few seconds or minutes or two. So that's what I know about that. Just be fair with you. Now, once this is done, something is going to happen on the screen. So this will take a minute. Now your VM will restart, and it will load us up to the Windows Vista screen, of course. So please be cautious that when you're using the operating system. I will give you the disclaimer at the end, so please be advised. To myself an honor. Now it will load up like this. It's gonna load up me something, and it's gonna ask me to set up a username and a picture. I'll just type in my name, and as I thought, I'll enter it up. Now for this, I would like this one here, like the dog. Hit next, and it's going to ask me to change the background. So I want to name this IP Win Vista. You know what? I'll say this, or just leave it at B, or VS. You can change the backgrounds like this. I can select any backgrounds I like. I can choose any backgrounds here, so I would choose the I can select this one, which is pretty nice to me. So, or you can change the first one, which is the default background. So, but for me, for this tutorial, for me, I would select this. This is pretty nice to me, like the night sky. Hit next, then we recommend use recommended settings, even though there's no updates available. Then we will ask you to change the specific time. Hit next. Since this is computers connected to a network, we recommend you choose home network right here at the top. Thank you, and hit start. Now it will take about a few seconds to load up this machine, and since this is a virtual machine, this will take about a few minutes or seconds, and it will load up to check my computer's performances, and we can get started. As you can see, we're logged in. Enter your password to continue, and it's going to say welcome, and it will prepare my desktop. It's going to take about a few minutes or two, so yeah. As you can see, it's preparing our desktop. As you can see, we're here in our desktop. So we can close this out for now, and however, we're not done yet. We need to do this. Go here, then go to display or control panel, then on here, go to where we go here to display, then click on change display settings, and on here, then we recommend you do this, hit apply, then hit yes, then hit OK. The last thing I want to do is when I want to install and update web browser. So if I go to Internet Explorer, it's going to say you can see it's going to be like this. As you can see, it's going to say this page cannot be displayed. If I go to YouTube, watch what happens. It's going to say please update to supported web pages. So if I go here to continue to this website, you will see what happens. So we recommend you download Firefox for Vista, just in case you need to do this. And please be cautious when you do this. Hit run, and it's going to do this. Hit run again, and it's going to extract the files. Hit allow to do this. Hit next, standard, and next. Hit launch Firefox, and it should do this properly. And there it is. That will work as well properly. Now sometimes it may not work, but it's going to say please update your browser. Sometimes
just
it may not work.
click remind me later, and you can.
Yeah, it might be done this. See? Now I recommend you download Supremium 64-bit. Please recommend. I totally recommend you do this.
Totally, yeah, that makes it into sarcasm.
Yeah, that may do work.
Magnet.
Now it will load up here to Supremium 64-bit. We click on that and hit allow to do this. Hit yes. And
I don't think anyone has 5. But
then click on create shortcuts and hit OK to do this process. And you can see Supremium is fully installed.
And now you can get a virus even faster.
Install properly correctly, and there it is. Supremium on the screen. Don't sign in, and we're set as default.
Yep.
As you can see, I can also watch YouTube videos as well.
Yeah,
like
you're
the
advertising
hotel tour.
yourself. Yeah, only 91 views.
Now, in the next tutorial, I might show you something you can activate Windows Vista in 2025. I know Whites has done this before, but I'm not sure I can do this.
Honestly, this is a virtual machine.
Yeah.
Honestly,
well,
like we're not buying a Windows Vista computer in 2025.
Yeah, I won't bother to do that at the point, so it's too expensive. Well, I'll see you guys next time.